Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Sarah. I'm with special guest Lexa Gates, and tonight we're going to talk to her before her Chicago show at Sub T. Gonna chop it up. How are you feeling? How are you doing today?
I'm feeling blessed.
Feeling blessed?
Yes.
Tonight you're doing your Chicago show at Subterranean. How do you feel? How do you feel about tour?
I feel great about tour. I'm excited. It's day 1 and my throat hurts.
Is this your first time in Chicago?
Yes.
How do you feel about Chicago? I know you haven't been here this long.
I did take a little walk and it looks very gorgeous. I feel like it's super cool here. I want to move here. I'm going to live here.
Yeah, the buildings at night, like especially like maybe you've noticed, but like it's the architecture city. Like it's gorgeous.
Yes, very charming.
Yes, very charming. Because I want to start like talking about your music and like who you are. And like I was just thinking like, were your parents musically inclined? Like what really like, pushed you to start doing music, taking it seriously and start rapping?
Yeah. My mom did want to be a singer and she put us in like singing classes when we were younger. And we had a keyboard in the house, so I played keyboard. So yeah, I feel like it was kind of written out already.
So with keyboard, like is that something that you took lessons for? Or is this something you taught yourself how to do?
At first I was just playing it by myself, and then my mom did put me in lessons.
That's cool. I feel like your music itself is very authentic, and you've mentioned in previous interviews about like your music sparing from a breakup and kind of how that like talks about love and like sad girl energy. What is your advice for your listeners that are trying to heal, and how did music help you in that process?
I don't know. Shit. I watch a lot of like, Sara.
Yeah.
She always says like not to say you need to heal. Like you're already healed. Like you're good. Like I that's what I always say. Just like, dress for the job you want or whatever. Like you're good. I kind of just try to just shove everything down and just not deal with that. And then eventually I just forget. So it works.
Okay. Advice for the viewers. I want to talk about your album, Elite Vessel. It's just come out. How is this album different than what you put out in the past?
This is my first album with the label. Mm-hmm. And yeah, my first, like, I guess, chapter of life where there's just, like, people everywhere all the time.
Yeah.
And that album is me, like, accommodating to that, I guess. Like, kind of just, like, changing who I am and learning to adapt to new spaces. And everything else before that was just, like, in my mom's basement. Like, I just recorded it by myself. Yeah. I mixed it. It was all type beats from YouTube. Yeah. But this one is like more in the studio, in LA with the team. More serious.
Yeah. And
more elite.
Kind of that name, like Elite Vessel, like, like you're transforming your life right now. This is a period of transformation. Is that like, I want to like know more. What is the meaning behind the title of the album?
It's just like, I feel like I'm trying to just use my body like to its full extent, as in, not to be nihilistic, but life is like pretty like meaningless and fleeting. So it's just like, whatever, I'm gonna just dress it up and get there on time and do whatever I have to do to just make the best out of it.
Yeah. I like that what you're saying. I like this motto, like dress it up.
Yeah. Yeah, like I just feel like I'm just like being fucking thrown around and like just delivered, and like this is just like my vessel, or I don't know.
Does that have something to do with the glass box promo? Like I want to talk more about that. What was the concept behind it? What was going through your head with it as well?
Yeah. I went to talk to the label and they told me to make TikToks and make TikToks and make TikToks and make TikToks and make TikToks. So I was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. Like, how about I lock myself in a fucking box, right? Which is like, yeah, everybody's always saying like, oh, 10 hours not that long, like that's so light. And honestly, yeah, it was pretty light. It's just cause, yeah, I mean, in this job. I'm just like some thing for I'm like I'm a product. Like I'm like just for sale, like just on display. And even that, it was supposed to be more as like an artistic thing, because I already was doing like the TikTok shit where I was doing a little fucking dance on Instagram, and everybody's like, oh, you're that girl that does that dance, and I'm like, oh well, like maybe this will like garner more respect as an artist, like that it's like something outside of the box, even though, you know, not shit, but yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. It was just like more of an art installation.
So that's the thing. Even with the dance, I know with social media, you've said you've had a controlled approach with it, and with that dance, like you feel like you like even coming up with it, was that just something you were doing when you just shot the shit one time and it just blew up for you?
Exactly.
But you don't want to be attached to this.
I mean, like I said, I'll just do whatever I have to do.
Do what you gotta do. I get you.
Do what I gotta do.
With the box, it really did feel like a performance art piece, like people being able to put on the headphones and listen with you. What was the hardest part of being the box? And almost, what was the best thing about it?
Honestly, I love being in that box because I didn't have to actually do anything. I didn't have to answer anybody, any messages, any calls, no Zoom, no nothing. I could just chill in there. And I feel like, if anything, it low-key taught me patience, because I'm very impatient and I'm always on like social media looking at TikToks and shit, and like I can't like. So I was just in there and I was like, I think it was all great. There was no downside. I took a pill, like a bladder control pill, so I wouldn't pee.
Oh my God, I was about to ask.
Yeah.
Where do you get your hands on bladder control pills?
That's a CVS. It's like for old ladies.
That's what I was about to say. It's for old ladies. That's funny. With the box as well, I noticed you had a big pineapple in this box.
Yes.
What's behind the pineapple?
Well, it was a full moon when I did the box, and like I do like I just use the pineapple like as a vessel for manifestation, and I just hold it and I just like whisper things that I want into it and then leave it under the moon, and then I eat it, and then
That's cool.
I don't know, I feel like it's working.
You feel like your manifestation, like spirituality, has like been helping you with this, like all this transformation?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm like on a thin line between like a spiritual psychosis and like very just aware and in control.
Cool. Go kind of moving past like the box and talking more back and like who you are and your music, like away from social media, all that. I've been a big fan. I was telling you, I even have like an exclusively Lexa playlist that I used to put my friends on. What is one song that you feel that you've made is an example of your artistry and what you're really about?
I Can Fly. I don't know. That's like a really old one.
Yeah.
But that one's really important to me.
Why is it important to you?
I don't know. It's just like a good representation of like who I am, even though I made it when I was like 18. Mm-hmm. It's just, you know, trying to like go against the odds and believe that I can fly.
That's beautiful. Is I Can Fly your favorite song that you've ever made, or are those two different things?
No. I feel like all my favorite stuff is the things that aren't unreleased now. Everything I'm working on that's not out is just, you know, if Elite Vessel was like on another level in comparison to my past work, so is this. Like, this is like just a whole other thing. Like, I can't even.
Definitely. So are you continuously making music, or do you have like a schedule for making music, or is it really just when inspiration strikes?
Yes. I feel like I'm continuously making music. If I don't make music, I don't feel right at all. Like, I just feel like I start losing my shit mentally, and I've always used it kind of like, I want to say as a crutch, but it's not a crutch because it is my career. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it actually genuinely fucking helps me as a person to just get through life, and I really love doing it, so I just have to do it. So I'm always doing it.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Is there any genres of music that you want to try to make that you haven't made yet?
Yes, I feel like I want to sing more. I want to get more into singing and less rapping, but I'm so comfortable at, you know, like some deep voice shit, just like.
Yeah. I feel like there is a lot of singing in your songs right now, but you have a very beautiful voice. We'd love to see more. With your increased success, I know you talked about this being like your label album. Do you feel like recording at home keeps your music more authentic, or do you appreciate like being in a studio, getting other people's opinions?
I feel like at first I thought that it was more authentic inside my room or by myself, but as I'm going along, I kind of love being in the studio. I love working with a producer. I feel like it's just just a different level. It's great.
Is there a producer that you'd like to work with?
That I would like to. I guess like conductor. I keep on saying conductor, but we're in touch. But I don't know. He's like in Kansas or something.
Oh, maybe you'll make your way to Kansas soon.
Maybe. Yeah.
So kind of like moving past, I feel like you have a very iconic style. A lot of like black and white colors. You got your iconic eyeliner. Who influences your style in terms of like how you present yourself? Because I feel like that's a big part of being an artist as well.
Yes. I feel just influenced by the world, just everybody outside, the plants and the dogs and the trees and just I don't know. The black and white too is just like my mom works at I don't know if I should say that. I don't know. Like somebody's gonna go find her. But like she just would wear all black every single day. My mom works like every day. So white is just like the opposite. I don't know.
Yeah, and black, all black is very classy. It's timeless.
Yes, very, very New York.
Yes, yes. What, like, do you feel like growing up in New York, your style has, like, been influenced by what you're seeing on the street or anything like that?
Absolutely. Yeah. People downtown are fly as fuck, and I'm just like, damn. And I mean, of course, it's kind of like, I don't know, secretly, I guess mentally, we're all just looking at each other like,
Yeah.
what's that, you know?
How was your meet and greet, like, meeting your fans?
It was great. I did one in LA too, and in LA it was like a different level. Like the people that came in, like they were like they had like my the names of my songs like tatted on them, and they were buying like 5 vinyls at a time. And
Yeah.
I mean, New York too. Love to New York, love to LA. I don't know.
Those LA fans got them tattoos, though.
Right.
How does that feel, like, seeing someone, like, put your music, like, your art on them,
Oh my
like,
God.
forever?
That is great. I mean, I feel like it goes back to what you were saying too, like what song represents like my artistry. The girl she had, If I Die, I Die.
I love that song.
Yes, thank you. I just feel like there's a really strong message there to be read into, you know?
Definitely.
So it feels like some sort of like fruition for me. It's very validating because everything they were telling me was like exactly what I was trying to tell them.
And so, like, they're listening, basically.
Yes,
Like,
exactly.
Like, people are listening and they're understanding.
Right.
Definitely.
And I thought they were just thinking it's like, oh, this is like a cool melody, it's catchy, but nah, they're like quitting drugs and like leaving toxic relationships and like changing their lives for the better, writing me letters. Like,
Wow.
I'm just like, oh,
That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. Going, like, kind of with your music and especially, like, music videos. I mean, we're at Lyrical. Do you have a favorite music video, like, that you ever, like, look at or you kind of take inspiration from? Because I know that you have a big hand in making your own music videos.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know. We just saw that Eminem thing. Like, I like that video for Stan. And like what the one for the sample of Stan, is that what it's called? Stan? Okay. I like Caroline by Mine. These are very not thought out though. I'm just like off the top of my head.
Do you have, like, when it comes to directing your music videos or just your hand in music videos, like, in creating a concept, like, what is the process behind that?
A lot of the stuff out was just like me and my sister and like a shitty camera. I guess not anymore. Now there's just like I don't know, just a team. I just want to look good. That too. Whatever it is, as long as I look good, I'm happy.
How was, like, working on Stupid recently?
That was super fun. Yeah, I think it came out great.
It came out amazing.
Yes, that's like one of the first videos I'm like, whoa, like it's getting serious. Like, yeah.
Do you prefer, like, more high production style music videos compared to, like, kind of the stuff that
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, you actually kind of already mentioned this, but in terms of like kind of music in general now, is there one artist that you feel like we should all be listening to?
I don't know. I just want to say Molly Santana.
Yeah, Molly
Right,
Santana's coming
Molly.
to Chicago
Yes.
very soon.
What? Oh, I thought you said she was from here. No.
Kind of like moving past and just kind of wanted to get to know you better. I know you've been posting your adorable cats.
Oh,
What is being a cat mom like? I know I personally want a
whoa.
cat.
I'm not gonna lie. I abandoned my cats at my mom's house, and I just moved away.
Oh my
I
god.
can't. I just can't take care of a pet. Like even right now,
Yeah.
like who would be taking care of my pet? I'm gonna be gone all
Yeah,
month.
you're on tour.
Yeah.
What are your cats' names?
Pancito, Chex Mix, and then I had a dog named Digit.
What is that like? What's like behind the names? Those are interesting names.
It's just all about money. That's it.
All
So
about
just
money.
Chex Mix. Pancito means bread. Digits. Actually, it's from that song by Young Thug? He's free right now, right? Is he free?
He's free.
Yeah.
Digits.
We ran up the digits, we ran up the money. You know?
That's perfect timing. And then kind of going back to like, I know you grew up in New York. Like, what was growing up in New York like? And like, kind of being away from home really for this period of time.
I guess it's just like overstimulating. That's how it just feels like. You just step outside and then some fucking AC water hits you in the face and some guy walks by and he looks at your boobs and he spits on the floor and then the train passes and it's like and then fucking like it just feels like that and it's like cold and yeah.
So you almost feel like that experience is like you're ready for this like touring life, like city to city, like growing up in such an overstimulating ass place.
Absolutely. I just feel like I'm just trying to get everything I gotta get done. And this is what I have to do.
Obviously, I'm gonna have to ask you. We're talking about New York. Tried and true question. What is your bodega order?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really go to the bodega. Like I just eat like dates and like organic fucking fruits and like raspberries and hard boiled eggs. And I'm like super into steak right now. But I used to get like a sausage, egg, and cheese, or a honey turkey on a roll with Swiss. Yeah, I don't know, but I don't even eat that. I don't eat like sandwiches.
You're eating healthy. You're eating the dates and the
Exactly.
fruit.
Exactly. I'm on my air one time. I'm so sorry.
You went to LA. You had to go.
I love
What was
LA.
your Erewhon order? I have to ask.
My Air One order, I get salmon,
Salmon.
a raw vegan cinnamon roll, and like a sparkling water.
You don't get a smoothie at Erewhon.
I'll get a smoothie at Air One too.
Have you tried the Hailey Bieber smoothie?
Yes, and actually, there's something else too. It's like a coconut dream smoothie. Like, it's so good.
Rate out of 10. What would you say?
11.
Wow. I gotta make it out to LA.
Yes.
Yeah, but it was really nice to talk to you. I don't want to take too much of your time, but I'm so excited to see your show tonight. I cannot wait. It's gonna be a great show.
I forgot about that.
I forgot about that show.
Damn.
I have one more question for you. Where do you see yourself in 5 years, Lexa Gates?
In a big ass house with a Dalmatian.
You said it.